May it be a good Erev Shabbos for us all as we turn our Friday into Erev Shabbos. It should be a Shabbos that brings Yeshua's v'nechama, Shabbos imilizok, Shabbos that we hear about a sweeping victory of the Jewish people of Am Yisrael. Am HaNetzach Yinatzeach, the people of eternity will prevail. I want to thank our generous sponsors, Mendy and Tzipora Fishman, for sponsoring to Friday into Erev Shabbos. Schutz v'chai Rivka Bas Tzipora Friedel in memory of Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sachs, Rav Yaakov Tzvi ben David Aryeh, whose Yurtzeit we just observed. Our Fridays are now a little bit shorter. We've changed the clock. We're beginning to have less time, which just means we need to be even more in control, even more in charge, even more out front at planning and ready to turn our Friday into our Erev Shabbos and to get ready for the Holy Shabbos. So what is Holy Shabbos all about? I want to share with you an idea that comes from Rav Avram Shor Shlita based on our Parsha. Our Parsha includes Vashem Beirach es Avram Bakol, that Hashem blessed Avram with everything. What does it mean to be blessed with everything? What's everything? Peace, serenity, good health, happiness, prosperity, children, nachas. We know what everything is. We know the things that we want brachas for. What does it mean to be blessed with everything? Hashem berach es Avram bakol. And what does the word es add? Hashem berach es Avram bakol. Es. Could have just said Hashem berach Avram bakol. Hashem blessed Avram with everything. What does the word es come to add? And he tells us, it comes to Ed, the Medrash tells us, Es is L'Rabbas Eliezer, that Eliezer was part of Avram's blessing. And what is it about how Eliezer lived that was a bracha for Avram as well? In describing who Eliezer is, the Pasuk says, Eliezer is Hamoshel Bechol Asher Lo. He's Moshel, he rules over, he has dominion, he has control over everything under him. All of Avram's assets, his household, and all of his life as well. What does this mean? That Eliezer is the greatest praise you could offer for Eliezer is Hamoshel Bechol Asher Lo. Hashem Berach is Avram Bakol. Avram was blessed with Bakol, he had everything. And Eliezer is Moshel Bakol, he's blessed with everything. What is this kol? And says Rav Avram Shor, kol is the midah of histapkus. Histapkus means the capacity to say, I have enough, I am complete, I am happy, I have what I need, I have what I deserve, I have what is meant for me. Histapkus, the midah of histapkus, the midah of satisfaction, the midah of feeling enough, the midah of not always craving and needing and running after more and more and more. This is the midah of Bakol. Avram Avinu looked around, and his life wasn't always easy. He had challenges and struggles, and yet he saw Hashem everywhere, and he felt Bakol. Hashem Berach is Avram Bakol. And that Bakol comes right after Sarah Imenu's death. His life partner, his other half, arguably his better half, Sarah dies, and that's when Avram says Bakol. Despite not having Sarah, he still feels Bakol. He has everything, the midah of histapkus. Where does the midah of histapkus come from? It comes from Eliezer. Hamoshel Bakol Asher Lo. You see, when we have a kinyan over our possessions, when we own our possessions instead of our possessions owning us, then we have the midah of Hakol, of Bakol. Hashem Berach es Avram Bakol, Hamoshel Bakol Asher Lo. Eliezer, and he learned this, of course, from his master, from Avram, was a Moshel Bakol Asher Lo. He owned everything, it didn't own him. Does the food own us? We're running after it. Does the envy and the jealousy, to the material possessions, to the experiences, to the pleasures of this world, to our drives and ambitions and fantasies and wants, do they own us or do we own them? Hamoshel Bakol Asher Lo. Eliezer's quality was histapkus. He owned it all, it didn't own him. And when do we feel this? Here's the kicker. Es Avram Bakol is Gematria Shabbos. Es Avram Bakol is the Gematria of Shabbos. When is it that we can feel this? Shabbos. Birchas HaShabbos, B'Shabbos zochen leBirchas Avram, V'zochen lekli machzik brocha, V'koach shel midas histapkus, Sh'koach HaShabbos, La'ashpia la'adam midah zu. All week long, we conquer. All week long, we have drive. All week long, we acquire. All week long, we manipulate and control nature. All week long, we do business. All week long, we achieve and accomplish. And Shabbos comes, the midah of histapkus. We go into Shabbos, we come to shul for mincha, we light our candles at home, and we say with Shabbos, Hashem, I'm good. Hashem, I have everything. Whatever Motzei Shabbos Havdalah, I'm going to go back to trying to acquire and add and do and achieve. But for now, I'm Moshel Bakol. I'm in control of everything I have. I own it. It doesn't own me. That's the midah of histapkus. That's what it means to be Moshel Bakol. And Es Avram Bakol is Gematria Shabbos. So I would say to you, the Klal Yisrael does not have everything. We're missing precious soldiers. We're missing 240 who are still being held hostage. We're missing the people, 1,400 who were taken from us unjustly, abruptly, murdered. We don't have everything. And yet, that should make all of us look at what we have and feel even more complete. To turn our Friday into Erev Shabbos by saying, I have a roof over my head. I'm not sleeping in Gaza. I'm not sleeping in the north under a tree. I'm not sleeping on the ground. I have safety and security. I have a roof over my head. I have the same people, the head count in my home as we had on October 6th, I have today around my table for Shabbos. Then you know what? Whatever I'm struggling, whatever I'm missing, whatever I'm worrying, whatever I'm short, but the midah of being Moshel Bakol, let me own everything I have, let it not own me. It's not that I need the latest charcuterie board or wine or scotch or delicacy. Whatever I have is what I'm meant to have. We turn Friday into Erev Shabbos by growing and working on the midah of histapkus, by feeling what I have is what I need. What I have is enough. Es Avram Bakol is Gematria Shabbos. So all week long, more and more, Shabbos, enough, enough. And especially as we think of our brothers and sisters in Israel and what they're missing, we can look around even more at what we have and feel Hashem Berach es Avram Bakol. Hashem has blessed each and every one of us. Bakol, it is enough for us to lean into and to experience the beauty, the serenity, the sanctity of Shabbos. It should be a Shabbos of peace, a Shabbos of love, a Shabbos of triumph, a Shabbos of success. By the time we make Havdalah, we should celebrate Am HaNetzach Yinatzayach.